Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristin and I am here with day 23 of May I Scraplift You, and I've combined it with Stash Dive Tuesday. And I am scraplifting Fran Long, which is Scrapping with Sparkle. She was on Crystal Bear with Pineapple Paper's list for today, and so I found this layout that she has of 3 pictures, so that was perfect for me, except I turned it to the side so it would work with the direction that my pictures are in. I have a plethora of things. I would like to use some Chanel products because I have some lingering around in my stash, but not a whole lot. So I've got these little circles that were cut out for another layout, and I'm going to try and get some of those used up. I have these random bits from a Thickers collection that went with the Head in the Clouds, I think. This chipboard piece that I've had for a while in my stash. Some random things by Susan Branch, Cain Company, Stickopotamus. And then this is a piece of a cut apart that I fussy cut. And then the paper is from the Little by Little paper pad. So I'm going to try and use as much of these things up and get these fun pictures documented. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, my pictures, and this fun layout. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I picked a dark color to mat it on like she has, except I didn't want it to be either black or blue. I'm not sure what she's got, but I'm using this hot pink because it goes really well with this paper and the shirt that my sister has on. And so I am just kind of loosely laying things down to see where they need to go. Once again, my son has come in here to stand and stare at me while I talk. So, I am pretty much using very similar things that she has on her layout. The Never Grow Up. I don't know what that was about. And she has hers in a sticker, but I used the cut apart that I fussy cut. My dog just barked at my son for some weird reason. I also have the little bird that she uses, except mine is a cut apart instead of an embellishment. And then I think I bring something else in that she's got, some very similar things. So I use that same hot pink paper to mat my 2 larger pictures, which is my sister with her fabulous 50 hat on, and my sister and brother-in-law, and she is wearing all her things that my mom bought her. And then this top picture is the chef at the Japanese restaurant singing her happy birthday, playing a ukulele, which was amazing. And then I'm going to tuck this little cut apart bird in, and I will use that to add some embellishments to. I may use it also to put the date on there, but I'm not sure. So this is going to be a series of 3 layouts all together, and I will be creating a facing page to this maybe next Tuesday. So I have I've put that Never Grow Up down, and I inked the sides of that with Distress Oxide Wilted Violet because I wanted it to have a little bit of color and stand out, and there is some purple on this layout. Plus I'm bringing the purple in with a thicker that says "You Brighten Up My Rainy Days" down at the bottom. I don't think it's down there just yet. And so then that chipboard piece that says "Still Young at Heart" came from just some random thing that I think I got off of Facebook Marketplace years ago, and I'm trying to use up because it's kind of bulky and takes up a lot of space because it was a ton of chipboard. So I'm getting that down, and then I'm going to start bringing in these other embellishments. So I want to bring in the 5 and the 0 for 50, and the 5 that I used, of course they only have one color, matches the 50 that she has on her hat, but there's really not that shade of blue anywhere in this layout. I'm okay with that. There's blue in that Never Grow Up, but it's not the same shade. It doesn't bother me. And then that O, or the 0, is like a red, and that cardinal right next to it is a red, and then there's some red or deep pink in the owls, and I'm okay with that too. Like I said, it kind of stands out a little, but I'm okay with that. How many times can I say that I'm okay with that? Oh, Lordy. So that's what I use, that little cut apart with the bird on it, is to put the 50. And then I am going to add something from this Susan Branch sticker sheet that says celebrate, and it's got a little heart on it. And I do pull some hearts off of that as well to do my little cluster of 3 in, I think I do that in a couple of places, and then I add flowers in some places as well. Just kind of putting them around, adding a little something other than what's on this background paper. It's very busy paper, so, you know, even that Never Grow Up kind of blends in and looks like it just goes with the paper, and I'm okay with that. I mean, you can still see it. It's not like it's invisible, but that purple at the bottom that says you brighten up my rainy days seems to be a little bit more of a standout because it's not blending in with the background. Excuse me. So the plan is, I want to document, like I said, my sister's birthday party, and we went to dinner as a family, and then we went back to my mother's and destroyed a piñata. And so if you tune in next Tuesday for Stash Dive Tuesday and the last Tuesday of May I Scraplift You, you will see what that looks like. Because I felt like since I already had these papers and all the embellishments out, might as well do that. And if I wanted to use all the random things again, it's perfect for another stash dive. So why not? So I will use these things again, like I said, next week. And then I'm going to get another layout done in the between time of her and her birthday cake. But I pretty much have stuck with the way that this layout, except for turning it on its side and kind of having to adjust some of the embellishments, I pretty much stuck to this layout pretty darn closely. And a sneak peek of the future that Let Them Be Little will show up on my next layout. So I don't have a whole lot left for this collection, so I'm excited to get the little bits and pieces that I have used up. So here is my layout again, and I really do love this. And I mean, you can maybe say that I'm using the owls because owls are wise, and my sister's wise, not because, she's old. And yes, I am very well aware that I am after her in turning 50, and she will return any favors. But my mama is actually the one who bought all of that hysterical stuff. So there you go. So I hope that you all will come back and see me again. All of the people hopping along with May I Scraplift You should be on the playlist. They also are going to be linked below, as well as people following along with Stash Dive Tuesday. So I hope to see you again real soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.